This airplane was designed to do one thing better than any other airplane in the world, and that is to go around the pylon course, a 3-pylon course, faster than any other airplane that had ever flown the pylons before. The GBR-1 managed to do that. The GBR-2, as I said, was meant to go from point A to point B, Ohio to California, faster than any other airplane. It also did that quite well. It did not have quite the winning reputation the R1 did because it had some mechanical problems. Had it not experienced mechanical problems, which I believe was an oil leak somewhere between Ohio and California, it would have beaten all the competition. But the R1, like I say, it's funny because when Jimmy Doolittle first took the R1 up for a practice flight before the Thompson Trophy race, if you've seen a pylon race before, you know the airplanes bank at a very sharp angle as they go around the turns. They're banked. Well, Jimmy put this airplane into a sharp bank, and he experienced what I think was probably a high-speed stall. The airplane did 2.5 snap rolls before he was able to recover. Now again, most mere mortals would have said, I'm done. I'm not flying this airplane. Not Jimmy Doolittle. He just said, oh, I guess I just can't bank the airplane beyond 30 degrees. So he flew that race, not banking the airplane more than 30 degrees. What that required him to do was fly a wider course. He couldn't fly a tight course around the pylons. So that means he was flying a larger circle than everyone else in the race. He still lapped every single airplane in the field but one. Also, in an attempt to save the engine, the Granville brothers, they tuned the engine very rich before the race, which means a lot of fuel to air ratio, which usually results in a lot of black exhaust coming out of the airplane. So people that were watching this airplane fly for the first time in the Thompson Trophy race saw this ungainly racer flying faster than any other airplane, flying a wider course with tons of black smoke coming out of the exhaust. They didn't know whether this thing was going to crash or win. Ultimately, it turned out to win the race, but and a very exciting time to be witnessing air racing back in 1932.